All right. Hello and welcome to another interview for our Four Corners of Halton series. Today we're joined with Manya and Angela, both who have interacted with the Halton Youth Initiative. So we'll start off with an easy question, not too painful. Let's introduce one another. So Manya, if you could introduce yourself and your connection to the project, please.
Sure. My name is Manya, and I joined right after moving to Canada, and I've been with HYI for 1.5 years until it moved to the HYBC, and yeah, I had a great time.
Excellent. And Angela?
I'm Angela Bellegarde, and I work for Our Kids Network as the Indigenous Reconciliation Strategy Manager. I come from Treaty 4 area in southern Saskatchewan, and I'm a band member for Pixies First Nation.
All right, Manya. So our first question today is asking about what you wish that adults knew about young people when they're working with them in the community, whether volunteering or through programs and services.
What I wish that adults would know about volunteering and working in service programs is that sometimes youth need a chance to have those leadership roles and to take those opportunities that the adults might really want to do for them, but sometimes I feel like youth should be able to do them and learn how to actually work it out by themselves, and that's something I really wish people would know.
All right, Angela. So our first question for you today is, what do you wish that young people knew about working with adults, whether through volunteer programs, other services, and community connections?
What I'd like young people to know about working with adults in various ways, volunteering or otherwise, is to be courageous, to bring your whole self and be courageous and let that shine. Show us what you want to do, tell us what you want to learn and what you want to get out of it, and we're happy to make that happen and to share that with you. So really step up to the plate, bring your voice to the table, and tell us what it is that is important to you, and so that we can make sure that you have a great experience as a young person.
All right, we're going to start with Angela for our next question. So through your involvement with the Halton Youth Initiative, can you describe any skills that have been developed or strengthened through your involvement?
Absolutely. First and foremost, it was to develop some technical skills. I quickly learned how to add apps to my phone. Things like Canva became really important, as well as Google Docs and how to use those. But I think more importantly, it was an opportunity for me to learn more about youth and what's important to them and how to engage youth, which really means, remembering that youth are people first. We're all interconnected as people, and to really make safe spaces for youth to shine. So for me, it helped me just stop and always check in with youth, not get to business, especially when things are tough or we're getting to the end of school year. And it helped me be a better parent, and it helped me go in and have confidence when I go into high schools and work with them and talk about Indigenous truth and reconciliation.
Awesome. So over to you, Manya. So through your involvement with the Halton Youth Initiative, what skills did you develop or strengthen?
Some skills I learned, especially I learned how to write a land acknowledgement, because when I first joined HYI, I was new to Canada, so I didn't really know about what happened with Indigenous people. And slowly I learned through HYI exactly what was going on, and I even learned how to write a land acknowledgement, and I even spoke it in one of the meetings as well. And another thing I learned was I was one of the team leads with the service learning team, so I learned exactly how to organize a meeting, how to lead a meeting, and it was a great experience because it built my confidence and I could speak more easily, and I was less nervous when public speaking. So yeah, that's it.
All right, Manya. So our last question today is talking about the importance of youth and adult partnerships when engaging in community action projects. So you can talk about your experience, any adults who kind of taught you new skills, and why do you think so many people came together on this project to make the magic happen?
So I think it's really important for adults to be there in the meetings and everything, because two people I want to point out are Armin and Shoban, because during our service service team meetings, they were like the ones to like guide us and make sure we were on track whenever we were like doing something wrong. And they also like taught us budgeting for the fundraising that we did with making bracelets, and they really like helped us with that. And so did Lily. Lily's the one that gave us the materials for making the bracelets. So all those adults actually made it like a sense of community there, and taught us a lot of valuable things that we wouldn't have learned otherwise. And that's why I think it's important.
All right, over to you, Angela, for our last question today with the Four Corners of Halton series. So describe a little bit about the importance of youth and adult partnerships. How can adults better engage with young people even?
Listen, we are all connected on this earth by our relationships with one another, and if we cannot learn to work together, whatever generation you're from, we really aren't going to go far. And I think that the Halton Youth Initiative shows that when adults and youth get together, change can happen and they can make a huge impact. I know I learned so much from the youth, whether it just be what their perspective is in social justice initiatives or otherwise. So I think, you know, as adults, we have to reach out and make sure the youth are always involved and engaged in whatever we do. And you know, many Indigenous people believe in the 7 generations teaching that there's 7 generations who have left this land to us, and we need to leave this land for 7 generations to come. And I think that that really encapsulates our work with youth, and why working with youth is important, because it's not just about now, it's about those youth who are going to be carrying this world and the work forward when we are no longer here. So